Welcome to the Raising Cane's River Center. We're proud to be one of Baton Rouge's premier live event destinations. The River Center opened in 1977 as the Riverside Centerplex. We're owned by the City of Baton Rouge and operated by Legends Global. Our campus includes multiple venues, an arena, theater, ballroom, exhibition hall, and multiple meeting rooms, and we host over 300 events each year. In 2016, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers became our naming rights partner, and that's why you'll see the Raising Cane's River Center name today. Legends Global has deep roots in venue management. SMG began in 1977, and in 2019 ASM Global was formed through the merger of AEG Facilities and SMG. In 2025 ASM Global and Legends Hospitality merged to form Legends Global. Today, Legends Global operates hundreds of facilities worldwide and employs tens of thousands of team members across multiple continents. At Legends Global, our mission is about creating amazing live experiences, bringing people together and helping them connect. Our vision is to connect the world through inspiration, innovation, and imagination, so together we can elevate the human spirit and move the world forward. In short, we're here to deliver great experiences for guests, clients, and each other, every event, every day. Here at the Raising Cane's River Center, we operate several distinct spaces. Our theater is a recently renovated, state-of-the-art venue with approximately 1,700 seats. Our exhibition hall provides large, unobstructed floor space, ranging roughly from 25,000 to 70,000 square feet, making it ideal for trade shows and large-scale events. Our River Center Arena has capacity for over 10,000 people. We also have a grand ballroom with over 26,000 square feet of multi-purpose space, a Galleria-level entrance area, and 17 meeting rooms across the plaza and lower levels, including spaces like the Pelican Room and Sports Bar and the Riverview Room. Each space has its own role, and your job helps ensure every guest experience runs smoothly and professionally. Next, we're going to cover key policies and procedures. This section is meant to set clear expectations, protect our people, and maintain a safe, respectful, and professional workplace. Your first 90 days of employment are considered an introductory period. This time is designed for you to get to know your role, your coworkers, and the tasks involved in your position. It's also a period where Legends Global evaluates overall fit and performance, and you'll have the opportunity to evaluate us as well. Near the end of this period, you may be asked to meet with human resources or members of the management team as part of the introductory review process. To operate efficiently and protect everyone's best interests, we must follow rules of conduct. These rules are not intended to unnecessarily limit initiative or freedom of action. They are guidelines that help each team member understand expectations day to day. Violations can result in disciplinary action, up to and including discharge. Some violations are serious enough that they may lead to immediate discharge. Every team member is responsible for knowing and following these standards and performing duties to the best of their ability according to company expectations. Here are examples of conduct that is not permitted and may result in discipline up to and including discharge. These include misrepresenting information on an application, being convicted of certain criminal offenses, disregarding safety rules, sleeping during work hours, willfully destroying, damaging, stealing, or concealing company property, threatening, intimidating, coercing, or interfering with another employee's work, failing to report injuries, gambling, removing records from company property, reporting to work under the influence of alcohol or drugs, excessive absenteeism or lateness, and any other violation of Legends Global policy. This list isn't meant to be intimidating, it's meant to be clear. If you're ever unsure about what's acceptable, ask your supervisor or HR before it becomes an issue. Our business conduct expectations are straightforward. We expect team members to be honest and truthful, avoid conflicts, strive for superior job performance, respect company rules and regulations, refrain from gossip, and demonstrate loyalty and commitment to the organization and to one another. These expectations create a workplace where we can trust each other and deliver consistent, high-quality service. Legends Global is committed to a work environment where all individuals are treated with respect and dignity. We expect relationships in the workplace to remain professional and free of bias, prejudice, and harassment. Harassment can take many forms, including slurs or negative stereotyping, threatening or hostile acts, or written graphic material. If something doesn't feel professional or respectful, it needs to be a critical part of our professionalism and integrity. Employees are expected to keep Legends Global and client information confidential, and not use or disclose confidential information except for legitimate business purposes. Disclosure requires appropriate authorization, outlined in our policy. Confidential information can include information related to Legends Global, our clients, and their business operations, including certain materials connected to proposals and requests like RFPs or RFQs. Legends Global recognizes alcohol and drug abuse as a potential health, safety, and security concern. We expect all employees to help maintain a workplace free from the effects of alcohol, drugs, or intoxicating substances, and to report to work in appropriate mental and physical condition, ready to work. If you may be impaired due to prescription medication, you're expected to discuss it with your supervisor before beginning work that day. Depending on the circumstances, Legends Global L may temporarily reassign or adjust duties while you're taking that medication. We support a smoke-free workplace and comply with all smoke-free workplace laws. If you use designated smoking areas, it's important that smoking breaks do not interfere with job performance or operational needs. When in doubt, follow department guidance and supervisor direction. Sexual harassment is generally defined as unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, or other verbal or physical conduct of a sexual nature. No employee or applicant should be subjected to unsolicited sexual overtures, or led to believe that employment opportunities or benefits depend on cooperation of a sexual nature. Examples can include sexually oriented jokes or teasing, repeated offensive flirtations or propositions, verbal abuse of a sexual nature, physical contact or blocking movement, or distributing sexually provocative texts or images. If you believe you are the subject of sexual harassment, or if you witness it, you have the right to have it investigated. Report concerns as soon as they arise, and when possible, the same day. Complaints may be reported to your immediate supervisor, any department supervisor, human resources, the general manager, or Legends Global corporate office. We want a workplace where everyone feels safe, respected, and supported, and reporting is a key part of maintaining that standard. Attendance matters here because events run on schedules and every role supports the team. All employees are expected to report at their scheduled start time and remain working until the end of the shift. That also means returning from breaks and meal periods on time. Break and lunch expectations are: if you work 6 hours or more, you receive an unpaid 30-minute lunch. If you work 8 hours, you receive an unpaid 30-minute lunch and 2 breaks. If you work 12 hours, you receive 2 breaks and 2 unpaid 30-minute lunch breaks. All employees must clock in and out for lunch and break times. If you know you're going to be absent, you must make every effort to notify your manager as soon as possible, and no less than 1 hour before your scheduled start time. Excessive absenteeism or tardiness is defined as 13 days of absence and/or tardiness in a 12-month period. Discipline follows this progression. First notice, verbal warning, after 9 days. Second notice, written warning, after 11 days. Third notice, termination, after 13 days. The goal is accountability and fairness, so the team can plan and operate effectively. If an employee fails to notify their manager and does not report to work for a scheduled shift, that is considered a no-call/no-show, and it results in voluntary resignation, meaning the company accepts your resignation. If an employee willfully walks off the job during a scheduled shift, or does not return from lunch or breaks, that is considered job abandonment, and it is also treated as voluntary resignation. Legends Global is committed to providing a workplace free from intimidation, threats, and acts of violence. Violations can include, but are not limited to, unwelcome name-calling, obscene language, abusive behavior, verbal threats, throwing objects, slapping, poking, pinching, pushing, obscene gestures, shouting, fist shaking, and similar conduct. We treat safety and respect as non-negotiable and protect fairness in the workplace. Family members and/or cohabitants may not be employed in the same department or have a reporting relationship. Legends Global reserves the right to reassign or release one of the employees if needed. Legends Global strongly believes that clear boundaries between personal and business interactions create the most effective work environment. Employees are prohibited from engaging in physical contact that would be considered inappropriate by a reasonable person. In addition, romantic or sexual relationships between a supervisor and a subordinate are strictly prohibited. Employees may not solicit funds or solicit among employees during working time when full attention to work is required. Gambling, including lotteries, pools, raffles, and commercial sales, is strictly forbidden on company property at any time. Timekeeping must be accurate and consistent. No employee may clock in more than 10 minutes prior to their scheduled shift. Once you clock in, work must begin immediately, and there is no eating while on your shift. If you forget to clock in or out, notify your manager right away so it can be corrected properly. Overtime must be worked with permission from your supervisor. Our dress code is part of safety and professionalism. No large hoops or dangling earrings. Hats, do-rags, head coverings, or bandanas are not acceptable unless for religious reasons or provided as part of your department uniform. Beards, sideburns, goatees, and mustaches should be neat and trimmed. ID badges must be worn at all times and be visible. Your supervisor will provide additional job-specific instructions. Employees may not use company property in a dangerous, illegal, or improper way. Employees may not take items left at the facility after any event or non-event day without senior management approval. Also, employees should not tamper with or remove any company property or vehicles. This policy protects the company from unauthorized disclosure and provides guidelines for both company-authorized and personal social media use. Any conduct that has, or could have, a negative effect on the company may result in disciplinary action. This includes platforms such as blogs, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, YouTube, and others. Personal cell phones and devices can be a safety hazard and a distraction, so they are prohibited during work hours. Employees may only use personal cell phones while on lunch or break periods in designated areas. Legends Global is not liable for the loss of personal cell phones brought into the workplace. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Report all accidents and injuries to your supervisor. Do not operate equipment or machines unless you have been authorized and trained to do so. Wear required protective gear and never lift items that are too bulky or heavy for one person. Do not block emergency exits, fire boxes, sprinkler shutoffs, control panels, or fire extinguishers. Keep your work area, machinery, and facilities neat and clean. No horseplay or distracting others while they work. No emergency evacuation routes, fire extinguisher locations, and eyewash station locations. Never stand or work under a suspended load, including hoists, cranes, or forklifts. Weapons of any kind are not allowed, including pocket knives, multifunction tools, mace, and any items deemed inappropriate. And remember, enter and exit through the security entrance only. Legends Global is committed to establishing and maintaining the best possible working environment. If you have a question or concern, bring it to your immediate supervisor, director, or the human resource manager as soon as the matter arises. Communication is critical to building strong working relationships and achieving our goals. If something feels unsafe, inappropriate, or wrong, report it. It's always better to speak up early so concerns can be addressed quickly, professionally, and fairly. Your leadership team and human resources are here to support you.